We often go out of our way for those we care about, showing our love through our actions. Yet sometimes they take advantage of our kindness, seeming friendly only when they need something, and then disappearing once they've gotten what they wanted. How can we regain control in such situations? Today we'll explore 9 important aspects of relationships between men and women, using Stoic philosophy as our guide. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control and to handle disappointment with grace. By avoiding 9 common mistakes, we can improve our relationships and empower ourselves. If you're facing challenges in your relationships, join us on this journey to learn how to respond wisely. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications to stay updated. Let's begin with the first principle. Don't reshape your life to please others. Number 1. Don't change your life to fit others' expectations. Trying to reshape your life to fit others' expectations is like trying to complete a puzzle with mismatched pieces. It only leads to frustration and confusion. Seneca once said, "Everywhere means nowhere," highlighting that trying to do too many things at once can leave you feeling lost and directionless. Think of how Galileo Galilei faced immense pressure from the church to conform to the geocentric view of the universe. Despite fierce opposition, he remained true to his scientific beliefs and continued his work on heliocentrism. Galileo's dedication to his truth, even under intense scrutiny, shows the importance of standing firm in your convictions rather than molding yourself to fit others' expectations. Instead of blending in and conforming like a chameleon, aim to stand out proudly as a unique individual. Embrace your authentic self and let your own values guide your path. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control and to live according to our own principles rather than succumbing to external pressures. Your life is your own story to write. So let your true self shine and make your mark with authenticity and purpose. 2. Don't let your life be overpowered by obsession with someone. Imagine being a planet orbiting a star, constantly revolving around it, never breaking free. That's what it feels like when you let your life revolve entirely around someone else. When you become too focused on another person, you might lose sight of your own dreams and what makes you unique. Instead of pursuing your own goals, you might find yourself always trying to meet their needs and desires, neglecting your own aspirations. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, wisely said, "Nowhere can a man find a quieter or more untroubled retreat than in his own soul." This means that inner peace and fulfillment come from within, not from being overly concerned with someone else's world. When you let someone else dominate your thoughts and actions, it disrupts your balance and diminishes your self-worth. Consider the story of Epictetus, another Stoic philosopher who was born into slavery but became a renowned teacher. He maintained his sense of self-worth and purpose despite his circumstances. Epictetus focused on what he could control, his thoughts and actions, rather than being defined by his external conditions or the expectations of others. To avoid becoming a satellite in someone else's orbit, remember that your life is your own. You are the lead role in your story, not a supporting character in someone else's drama. Embrace your own journey. Pursue your passions, and don't let anyone else overshadow your brilliance. By doing so, you maintain your integrity and live a life of true fulfillment, guided by your own values and aspirations. 3. Protect your mental health and happiness. Imagine handing over your only flashlight in the dark to someone else. That's what it's like when you prioritize someone else's happiness over your own mental well-being. When you put others' needs above your own, you might end up feeling lost and unhappy, as if you've surrendered control over your own happiness. instead of focusing on what truly brings you fulfillment, you might find yourself stuck trying to please others while your own spirit suffers. It's important to step back and take charge of your life. Your mental health and happiness are precious, and you shouldn't compromise them for anyone else. Consider the story of the Stoic philosopher Seneca. Despite his wealth and status, Seneca faced great personal challenges and political turmoil. He understood the value of inner peace and personal integrity. Seneca often wrote about the importance of focusing on one's own character and well-being, rather than being overly influenced by external circumstances or people. Similarly, Helen Keller, who overcame significant physical challenges, focused on her own goals and happiness despite the obstacles she faced. She didn't let her circumstances dictate her joy and fulfillment. Keller's story is a powerful reminder that protecting your mental health and finding personal happiness is crucial, regardless of external pressures. To maintain your inner peace, remember to prioritize yourself. Don't let anyone else steal your happiness or control your mind. Your mental health is yours to protect, and you have the power to shape your own destiny. By focusing on your own well-being and resilience, you can be the protagonist of your own story, living with joy and purpose. 4. Don't push friends or family aside for someone else. Avoid pushing away friends and family just because you're focused on someone else. It's like cutting off the branches of a tree that gives you support. Each friend and family member is like a branch that provides strength and support. If you push them away, you weaken the very support system that helps you stand strong. Plato once compared people to soil, saying they can either nourish and help you grow, or stunt your growth and hold you back. If you isolate yourself from your loved ones in search of approval from someone else, you're making things harder for yourself. Consider the story of the writer and philosopher Marcus Aurelius. Despite his position and responsibilities, he valued his relationships and always kept his friends and family close. His Stoic philosophy emphasized the importance of maintaining meaningful connections and staying grounded in your personal support system. Another example is Oprah Winfrey, who despite her fame and success has always cherished and maintained strong relationships with her close friends and family. She values these connections as her foundation, offering her support and perspective through all stages of her life. So take time to nurture and maintain your relationships. They are your support system, offering strength and stability. By keeping these connections strong, you build a reliable network that supports you through life's ups and downs. Your friends and family are irreplaceable parts of your life, providing essential support and comfort. 5. Don't waste too much time on others. Don't spend all your precious time trying to meet someone else's endless needs. It's like throwing your most valuable resource into a bottomless pit. Each moment spent obsessively focused on them is a moment of your life slipping away forever. Time is your greatest treasure, not something to trade for others' demands. Seneca wisely said, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it." By giving away too much of your time to someone else, you're giving up the most vibrant parts of your life. Instead, reclaim your time. It's yours alone. Don't let someone overshadow your whole existence. Think of famous figures like Benjamin Franklin, who was known for his rigorous use of time. Franklin believed in planning every hour of the day and using time effectively. He understood that time, once gone, can't be recovered. So he made every minute count. Apply this principle by managing your time wisely. Invest it in activities that fuel your passion, foster growth, and bring fulfillment. Don't let others dictate how you use your time. Remember, you have control over your own time. Use it for what matters most to you, not for someone who might not value it as you do. 6. Keep your tough past to yourself. Don't share every detail about your past, especially the difficult parts. Opening up about everything you've gone through is like laying out all your vulnerabilities for others to see. Your past, particularly the tough times, is deeply personal and part of your journey. It's not meant for everyone to judge or take advantage of. Think of how Franklin D. Roosevelt managed his personal challenges. Despite his struggles with polio, he maintained a public persona that focused on his leadership and achievements rather than his personal hardships. This approach protected his dignity and allowed him to lead without being defined by his struggles. Revealing too much about your past can make you vulnerable. Instead, keep some things private to protect yourself from potential harm or exploitation. Share only what's necessary and guard the deeper, more sensitive parts of your story. By doing so, you maintain control over your narrative and protect your own well-being. Remember, your life story is yours alone, and not everyone deserves to be part of it. Remember, you have the power to choose differently. You don't have to live by someone else's rules. You can create your own path based on what truly matters to you. This is your chance to make a change. Decide to let go of habits that don't serve you and strive to be your best self, no matter what challenges you face. If you found this discussion valuable, please like, subscribe for more content, and share your thoughts in the comments. Let's build a community focused on self-reflection and personal growth. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Stay present, stay resilient,